In today's video, we're going to be breaking down all GTA 6 leaks that were confirmed to be real. We're talking the recent leaked animations, gameplay, and so much more. You don't want to miss anything from this video, y'all, so let's dive in. Take-Two/Rockstar responded pretty quick. All of the domains listed with the post are no longer tied to their game servers anymore. Someone said, what does that mean? And they said the domains were tied to Take-Two via name servers, but they've updated them to obscure ownership, making it look like a large corporation owns them without revealing who. Still, their swift change fuels speculation and creates a streisand effect that points back to Take-Two. So this is actually their original post on GTA forums. They said, chit chat aside, I came across some domains all registered on May 27 on Take-Two's name servers that seem to be 6 related. These domains could be in game sites that Rockstar may redirect to the 6's pages later on, like what we've seen with 4 and 5, or some could be completely unrelated instead. So as we can see here, they have left some names. Now obviously, of course, if you search these on Google, it's not like they're going to be opening like a website. So I'm assuming those are going to be in-game in GTA 6, which is crazy. And remember everyone that Test2 is a credible source. So this is not like just a random account trying to do these to farm impression. No. So leave your thoughts about this in the comments down below. I came across GTA Vibes Twitter post a few days ago. So the captions are actually in French, which there's actually a bug on Twitter, which it didn't let me to translate it to English. So shout out to ChatGPT. It says, this text is a rumored leak about possible gameplay features in GTA 6. It's written in French, so here's what it means in English. GTA 6, according to a leaker, here are some possible gameplay features. So the first one we have is advanced parkour, the ability to go down from one floor to another via balconies. Now this is actually a really cool feature in gameplay leak. I think this feature will 90% be in GTA 6. Doing parkours, it'll be amazing. Wanna own mansions and everything in GTA Online without grinding for days? Then look no further. Check out GG Market, one of the most trusted platforms for GTA 5 online services. On all platforms with affordable prices and all delivered fast and securely. More than 3,000 positive reviews on Trustpilot and an active Discord community. And use my code FireGamer15 for 15% off of your orders. You can find GG Market by using the link in the description or pinned comment down below. We actually have as well something like that in Fortnite actually, where you can actually like jump and try to do parkour. They actually brought this new mechanic, I believe, in late 2024 last year. So if Fortnite did that, then there's no way GTA 6 isn't going to be having this mechanic. There's no way. Now for a second gameplay leak, it says grabbing planes or helicopters. You could hold onto airplane wings or helicopter skids. Now I'm not sure if that's going to be in GTA 6 because we actually have never seen something like this before, this mechanic in any of the GTA games before, but hey, anything is possible for GTA 6. We have also for the third one, throwing/sliding weapons. For example, Lucia, one of the main characters, could throw a weapon to Jason, the other main character. Now, you know, this feature can actually be amazing, especially when you're trying to maybe rob a store, doing a heist, and trying to assist. That'll be a really nice feature instead of trying to, I guess, maybe open up the, I don't know, weapon wheel. I don't know, but this will be a really nice feature. It could be in GTA 6. We have as well for the last one, gas refueling system, supposedly confirmed, meaning vehicles might need to be refueled. I also talked about that actually a few weeks ago in my wishlist video where I said that hopefully we'll be having this feature where we can actually refuel vehicles. Now, I honestly don't know if that's going to be the case because it says confirmed, so that's really cool. But some of you guys have been telling me as well that this feature is not likely going to be in GTA 6 because it will likely hurt our gaming experience. I totally understand, but Rockstar has to make GTA 6 as realistically as possible. Now below it says, the post ends with, in the French caption, which literally means rumors to be taken with a grain of salt. So yeah, this is not confirmed. None of these are confirmed actually. It says it's speculation from a supposed leaker, but I believe, especially like the first one, and I believe maybe I should say the fourth one, these two features will likely be in GTA 6, that's for sure. So comment down below everyone your thoughts about these leaks. Which one do you believe will be in GTA 6? Do you believe those are likely fake, or do you believe these are not going to be in GTA 6, which they were coming from a trusted leaker apparently? But now we'll be moving on to talk about the other leaks we know so far. There are actually a bunch of leaks. From those old 2022 clips to the latest insider posts and Rockstar's weird updates, it's all lining up. Here we can see as well topics, which leaks we're going to be talking about, so let's dive in. Let's just first start off with the original leaks, the 90 gameplay clips from back in 2022. And obviously I cannot show them because of NDA, copyright, so forget about it, but you guys probably remember them as well. We saw early gameplay with Jason and Lucia, driving mechanics, weapon wheels, the stores you could rob, and a ton of new animations and locations. Even though it's pre-alpha, it told us a lot, like Vice City's back, there's a Bonnie and Clyde vibe, and the world's way more interactive than GTA 5. So yeah, despite how rough the footages were, those leaks basically confirmed a bunch of stuff we now know is real. Now the second topic we have is quite crucial for all of us, which is about the GTA 6 and PS5 Pro optimization, which is coming from an insider source, and credit as well to the GTA verse and Detective Seas. So the GTA verse said GTA 6 runs 60 FPS only on PS5 Pro. That's also something amazing and obvious because a lot of people have been talking about recently, and wondering whether GTA 6 is going to be 30 FPS or maybe 60 FPS. So I guess so far it's going to be 60 FPS, but exclusively only on PS5 Pro. Multiple graphical settings in testing phase, that's really amazing. PlayStation engineers helping Rockstar optimize for new tech. That's obvious because PlayStation and Rockstar are now working together about GTA 6, their marketing, and it's really cool. Rockstar working on other PS5 Pro ready titles. That's really cool because they're obviously working on other video games. They're going to be dropping on PS5 Pro. That's really cool. 60 FPS currently exclusive to PS5 Pro build, subject to change. Hopefully it does. Of course, I'm not saying for PS5 Pro to have less than 60 FPS. Of course not, because obviously the higher the FPS is, the better of course. Expect graphical modes, performance, quality, etc. on launch. Optimization thanks to Rockstar and PlayStation marketing deal. That's of course really cool. And lastly, GTA 6 x PS5 bundles planned for next promo wave. There's also a concept, as we can see. Of course it is not official, but yeah, this is definitely going to be happening, of course, with no doubt, because Rockstar and PlayStation are now partners, and this is also going to be their marketing deal and strategy for GTA 6. That is amazing, and this is a huge win, and I also hope to see not 60 FPS but also even higher than that. But as you can see, everyone, here's the source, and credit to Frivolise, because apparently as well this person had previously worked at Rockstar Games as an editor, which is quite insane. So it says, what is Rockstar Games preparing for the next version of GTA Online? That's a crucial question. Here's also something cool, like an artwork. It's really cool. The logo too. So here it says about the release date of GTA Online in GTA 5. So that's really not important to us. Here's the important one. According to an inside source, the upcoming multiplayer game, codenamed GTA 6 MP, is currently at an advanced stage, much more so than it was during the original GTA Online, which was developed between 2008 and 2013. So the codename of GTA 6 Online is GTA 6 MP, and MP means multiplayer. Here's also like an artwork. It's really cool. We can see laser jets, a modernized network architecture. This is for GTA 6 Online, so make sure you guys pay attention. It says a modernized network architecture, still based on a semi-peer-to-peer architecture. This new version would benefit from a technical improvement called fluid access. This network technology would have been specifically designed to eliminate the feeling of compartmentalization between different sessions, ensuring a multiplayer experience without interruption, unlike the current system where interactions between players can be limited or fragmented. There's also this thing about loading screens, and we wait from between seconds to minutes, so this is what they're talking about. Fluid access. There's gonna be like an improvement. There's also like artwork too. It's really cool. So better fluidity. That's crucial. One of the most significant advances would be the ability to perform free roam multiplayer activities with players from different sessions without ever having to leave your own environment or experience loading times. And I literally said that just about a few weeks ago. The goal would therefore be to put an end to waiting in menus or laborious manual invitations before starting an activity. From now on, everything could happen instantly. That is what I want to see. Not waiting on loading screens or on menus for too long, especially if my Wi-Fi connection is bad. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It is annoying, but now they're fixing it. They're getting rid of it, which is really cool. There's an artwork as well. It's really nice. More players per session. That's crazy. The next version of GTA Online is set to be aiming for a seamless and immersive gaming experience with the ambition of reaching up to 96 simultaneous players per session. However, according to my latest information, this figure is currently limited to 64 players, because we all know in GTA 5 Online there can be maximum 32 players simultaneously. So for GTA 6 Online, each lobby is gonna have 64 players, which is technically the double amount of GTA 5 5 online per session's amount of players. So this is quite insane, and it's obvious because the bigger the map is, of course, Rockstar will add more players in per session. So here's the source, credit to Five released. So they said GTA 6 chronicle of the most chaotic development in the history of Rockstar games. And this is also really nice. I'm not sure if they're the one who did this or not. So it says, designing a new installment in Grand Theft Auto Saga remains a colossal challenge, both artistically and technically. Even though Rockstar Games' reputation is well established, every project faces its share of obstacles, between creative imperatives, technical constraints, unforeseen events, internal disagreements, and even cyber threats. There are many challenges to overcome. That's crucial. After 3 cancellations, the 4th storyline for Grand Theft Auto 6 was presented and approved by Take-Two Interactive at the end of 2019. The storyline will focus on 2 protagonists, a couple whose plot is inspired by the story of gangsters Bonnie and Clyde. The man Jason is a former military man who falls into the criminal underworld, taking up the idea of the 3rd version, except that he is not African American but a Caucasian, and that he does not leave prison. The woman Lucia is a Latina from Liberty City, and she is the one who is getting out of prison. We literally saw that clip as well in this part in the second trailer of GTA 6. Development began in earnest at the beginning of 2020, but misfortune never comes alone during COVID. And we got as well the leaks, as we can see. Now it says as well, so they actually shared stuff about the leaks, but what they said lastly is that Sam Hauser was the one who brought these ideas to life. Jason DeBall and Lucia Caminos, protagonists, the storyline, and yeah, it's crazy. On May 2, 2025, Rockstar Games officially announced the delay of Grand Theft Auto 6 to May 26, 2026, pushing back the game's release by several months. This was a difficult news for millions of fans, as the title is considered the most anticipated game of the decade. That's pretty much it. So first off, it was all Dan Houser's idea. I mean, the protagonist, you know, the father, his son, and that other man, then he got canceled. It was actually rejected by Take-Two in 2016. Then they also gave the first reboot 2 protagonists, 1 female police officer whose father was also a cop but who was killed, and there was also another person who was like Trevor, I guess is what they're saying. And now we also got later on another like 2 protagonists, which that police officer, the police woman, was replaced by an African American man was also out of the prison. You know, last day in 2019, Sam Hauser gave this idea for GTA 6 to have 2 protagonists, Jason DeBall, Lucia Caminos, inspired by Bonnie and Clyde. I first want to give out a shout out to GameRoll. They said, full list of information given to me by the same source who told me Jason and Lucia's last names. GameRoll already revealed the full names of Jason and Lucia, but they made it sound like they're not sure, they're questioning. But no, when we got trailer 2, we then confirmed that what GameRoll said was absolutely true. And now we can start with the leaks. So first off, we have gameplay. 6-star wanted level returns. Now we don't have this thing in GTA 5, we have actually 5 stars, but for GTA 6 it seems that we're having 6 stars, and I'm sure that's very likely going to be happening because we already got leaks in 2022. People are also talking about this, we got teasers. So yeah, in GTA 6 we are indeed having 6-star wanted level. Additionally, relationship bar mentioned in the 2022 leaked clips still exists. Works like Honor in Red Dead Redemption 2. Weight mechanics are a thing, of course, because in the second trailer we saw Jason was lifting the weights. Additionally, this is a screenshot. We also saw here this fat guy with the belly, and also here this old man. So I'm assuming you can even become fat the more you eat, and if you go to the gym, stay fit, you can, lose weight. And I'm sure you all know that we already had this kind of feature in GTA San Andreas only. So I guess now it's coming back, and of course this is going to be the most realistic game ever. They also said explorable underwater areas with treasure and secrets. Of course, in GTA 5 already we have this feature where you can go underwater, especially as well in GTA 5. Find daily treasures and earn around 20 or 25k daily. And I'm assuming we're having this thing as well in GTA 6. They also said trailer 2 scene where Jason buys beer is gameplay. Greed and antagonize is in the game. Absolutely, that's also something realistic. Now this thing is crucial. The character wheel has 3 options: solo Jason, solo Lucia, and dual protagonist control, where Lucia/Jason can be controlled at the same time to rub together in the open world. Some missions are also star rate using the 2 of them at once. That's for sure. Of course, in GTA 5, we have for Franklin, Michael, and Trevor, the three protagonists, and our GTA Online characters. But now what they're saying here for GTA 6 is that it seems that we're going to be having one for Lucia separately, one for Jason, and as well as one for both, in which in certain missions we can control them at once. That's nice. Now the thing is as well here, they didn't mention anything about GTA Online. I'm not sure, but so it's kind of crazy, but again, these could be wrong. Rectangle GPS with pink waypoints, that's not something new, but maybe the waypoints color is going to be pink this time. It's going to be different to give out as well, you know, the Vice City vibe. It's literally the Vice City team, I should say. Jason has a dead eye-like ability. It slows down time and reveals weak spots. Lucia can do it but one shot. Source said this is apparently super bad and they hope it gets changed. It's meant to show how Jason is a better shot than Lucia due to his time in the army. So these are the abilities for the protagonists, because in GTA 5 we have for Franklin, which you can drive vehicles in slow motion. Same as was similarly for Michael, but when you are in character, like not in a vehicle, in slow motion. And for Trevor, there's this rage ability. They also said people react to having your gun out. Now for GTA 5, when you have your gun out, NPCs don't react. The driving is best it's ever been. That's very crucial, and I'm really happy to hear this. Gore / dismemberment is being built off of Red Dead Redemption 2. So that's a new feature and it's realistic. Limited weapon system returns is stored in trunk. Now we have as well about the characters. We have first off for Donnie, Jason's friend who works for Brian and is described as a freak. We have as well for the map. The map is once again an island. That's something not new we know, because we also know the GTA 6 leaked map by the mapping project community. No panhandle, enterable shopping malls, and a skyscrapers with lifts. So that's something new, because in GTA 5 unfortunately we cannot enter in stores unless if there's maybe barber shop, like a small market with snacks. But for GTA 6 we're able to enter in almost anywhere we want. Apartment maybe, I guess, or shop or mall. That's something brand new and it's awesome. They also said 700 plus shops in most interiors of a major open world game. This is the one I'm most iffy about. 700 shops. That's a huge number. Game has chapters like Red Dead Redemption 2, 5 chapters in total. Shots from trailer 2 were all from chapter 1 to 3, / non-existent content. They also said no fully nude sex scenes. Listening to music outside of a car apparently isn't a thing. Now that's bad news, but I would definitely take this as a grain of salt, because we literally saw Lucia in this screenshot using AirPods, and especially in this screenshot as well. They also said Prone was cut a while ago. Now that is not good news, because we can actually lay flat on the ground in Call of Duty and PUBG. Those are realistic, but why not in GTA 6? I would definitely take this as a grain of salt. They also said dual wielding weapons isn't in the game. That also sucks. I don't think that's something true. So I do believe that we're able to use maybe 2 pistols at once, you know, or 2 hands. That should happen for sure, but I'm actually kind of surprised they're saying here isn't in the game. But they also said no Disney World parody, so that's kind of funny. And lastly, no burglary minigame. But again, why? Now they also added more context. First, a screenshot is my original leak. We can see here on April 19th, he had posted this by saying, GTA 6 conversation has sort of dried up by now, so hey, here's a fun question. What do you guys think Jason and Lucia's last names are? My guesses are Lucia Caminos and Jason DeVault. Why? Because they sound cool, huh? Second one is the post I made afterwards. I didn't want to be known as a leaker and I wanted people to stop asking me what else I knew. This didn't end up happening, so now I'm just putting everything out there so I can get this weight off my chest and continue just being a dude with opinions. Remember, I'm not saying any of this stuff is definitely true. This is not from a direct source and things can be misinterpreted or hell made up. I have no way to know other than their past information was reliable. I love you all. Now the majority of the leaks I believe are surely accurate, but there are actually some leaks that are not logic and making sense, especially as when the last part when Gramroll said Prone was cut a while ago and dual wielding weapons isn't in the game. So that's not making sense, because this is the biggest game yet, and if they're not going to be bringing those 2 features in GTA 6 that I'm telling you, and believe me, many fans are going to be disappointed at Rockstar. So be sure to comment down below your thoughts about those leaks. So thank you for watching everyone. Leave your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Hope you also found this video helpful, and of course expect consistent GTA 6 videos, rumors, leaks, speculations, theories, everything about GTA 6. So I'll catch you guys soon in the next one, and enjoy the rest of your day.